Welcome back, everyone. Every creator runs into this wall, right? You've got this amazing visual idea, maybe a cinematic shot in your head,
Oh, yeah.
but actually making it happen, that feels like uh, hours of complex software, maybe even production budgets.
It's a huge hurdle, a real bottleneck for creativity sometimes.
Exactly. So what if there was an AI agent that could take those ideas and turn them into, like, stunning cinematic video clips almost instantly?
Well, that's the promise, isn't it?
It is, and that's what really got me looking at Hailuo AI. It's one of the tools we spotted over in the AI agent store.
Right, the AI agent store. It's our usual haunt for finding these powerful AI tools, the ones that can really handle complex tasks.
Yeah, I was spending a lot of time there.
And Hailuo AI fits right in. Its core thing is turning simple text or even images you already have into these dynamic sort of cinematic video clips.
And people seem to like it already.
Definitely making waves. Early users have given it a perfect 5.0 out of 5 rating. It's categorized as a video AI agent, which is spot on.
Okay, so let's get into it. What's Hailuo AI actually doing? It generates these short clips, right, like 5 to 10 seconds?
Yeah, roughly in that range. You give it text or you give it an image, gives you back video.
But the thing that really struck me reading about it was this idea of control. Like camera control, motion control.
Yes, that's key.
Because we've seen AI-made visuals, sure, but being able to, direct the shot, control the motion, that feels different. A big leap, maybe.
It really is, and it's about how it achieves that. These aren't just flat images moving around.
Right.
The clips have promptable camera movements, and importantly, they factor in physics-based realism.
Physics-based, so things look real.
Exactly. Objects interact naturally.
Uh.
Water splashes like water. Characters move with believable weight. A ball bounces properly instead of just sort of floating. It adds that layer of authenticity.
It has been missing sometimes, yeah.
Definitely. Plus, it handles both text to video and image to video. That multimodal input gives you a lot of flexibility in how you start.
And it sounds pretty easy to get started with. Web, mobile apps, free credits, even API access.
Yeah, they've lowered the barrier to entry quite a bit. Makes it easy for people to just try it out, experiment.
So who is this really for? I mean, who gets the biggest benefit from a tool like Hailuo AI?
Well, it's aimed at a pretty wide range of creative professionals. Think video creators, obviously, animation artists, maybe prototyping ideas, content marketers, social media managers who need visuals now, even AI researchers exploring how this stuff works.
So across industries like video production, content creation, entertainment.
And AI tech itself, yeah, it could really change workflows in those areas.
Okay, that versatility is interesting. It makes me think about how much it does on its own. The listing mentioned its autonomy level is, what, 75%?
That's right, 75%, which is quite high.
What does that actually mean, though, in practice? When you're using it, how does that compare to other tools, maybe?
Well, that 75% means it's acting like a really capable co-pilot. You give it the creative direction, your text, or your image.
The starting point.
Exactly. And then Hailuo handles the complex, really technical parts autonomously.
Like what specifically?
Like generating those 4 to 6 second clips, often in under 30 seconds. It handles the cinematic effects, adjusts aspect ratios intelligently, renders realistic motion, all without you having to manually tweak every single setting.
So it automates a lot of the tedious stuff.
Precisely. It frees you up from getting bogged down in the tiny details of camera paths or motion curves.
Okay, so it does a lot, but 75%. That leaves 25% for the human.
Right, absolutely.
And for some creators, giving up any control feels a bit worrying. How does Hailuo make sure that 25% isn't just feeding it the first prompt, but allows for, like, real creative input, your personal style?
That's a great point, and that 25% is crucial. It's where your creative vision comes in. Hailuo doesn't just start making things on its own.
It needs you.
It absolutely needs your prompt to set the direction, and those prompts can be really detailed, letting you guide the output quite specifically. It ensures you keep that ultimate creative control.
So it's more of a partnership.
Exactly. AI handles the technical heavy lifting, the human provides the artistic direction, and the specific creative ideas.
That balance sounds really powerful. And the rapid prototyping. Wow. I can just imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thinking back to trying to mock up a quick visual for a pitch or something, pulling all-nighters, just fiddling with keyframes.
We've all been there.
Right. And the idea you could just type a description and get a cinematic scene back in, like, minutes.
Yeah.
That's huge. It speeds everything up.
It's definitely a creative accelerant, not just a time saver. And beyond prototyping, think about social media.
Ah, yes. Quick, engaging videos.
Perfect for that. generating short, visually striking clips super fast, or even adding those advanced elements, the cool camera angles, the dynamic motion to content you already have without needing, a visual effects degree.
So it kind of democratizes those high-end effects.
In a way, yes. Makes sophisticated visuals more accessible. It's also gaining traction. Popularity is around 59%. Uses a freemium model so you can try before you commit fully. And it's an interesting alternative to tools like, say, Runway, if people are familiar with that space.
Good to know.
Yeah.
So what are people actually saying about it? What's the feedback from the community using Hailuo AI?
Generally really positive. People are impressed by how easy it is to get quite compelling results from just text or an image.
Okay.
But one thing that really stands out in the feedback is the progress Hailuo seems to have made in character and stylistic consistency.
Oh, interesting. That's notoriously hard for AI video, right?
Yeah.
Keeping a character looking the same.
Exactly. It's a huge challenge. Models often struggle with that consistency from clip to clip. If Hailuo is genuinely making strides there, that's a significant advantage.
Yeah, consistency.
Yeah.
That feels like a game changer. Why do you think they might be succeeding there? And what does that mean practically for someone trying to make, I don't know, a short animated piece or keep their brand look consistent on social?
Well, the exact how is likely their secret sauce. Advanced training may be focusing on coherence across frames,
Right.
but practically, it means you could generate multiple clips with the same character or the same visual style, and they actually look like they belong together. They don't morph or drift randomly.
Okay, that is useful.
Hugely.
Yeah.
For a social media manager, that's brand consistency. For an animator, it means characters stay recognizable. It makes the output far more usable for actual narrative or campaign work. It tackles a major headache.
That really is impressive. So definitely something for you listening to think about. How could an agent like Hailuo AI fit into your own creative work or professional life? It's fascinating watching these tools develop.
Absolutely. And, we always encourage you to check out the AI Agent Store for yourself. Poke around. You might find other agents that really surprise you, change how you approach things.
You can find all the details and explore more at aiagentstore.ai.
Definitely worth a look.
And finally, thanks so much for rating the show. We really appreciate it.